Hey guys, welcome back to our Bulldogs Dynasty. I hope you guys had a great week. We are in the weekend. It is Saturday. A lot of college football happening. Just watched Miami Hurricanes beat up on Duke, and we are going to watch some Bulldogs versus some Golden Gophers here in Starkville, Mississippi, as Minnesota gets a first down. And then they hand off to their big fullback who picks up 7 or 8 yards, trucking a defender. 3rd and 3, Meadows will hand it off to Blair up the gut, and he will get 5 yards and a first down. Very big running back. 1st and 10, play action from Meadows. Throws over the middle to Blair, once again getting the ball to the big halfback, and an 8 or 9 yard pickup. Meadows again to Blair, and he gets the first down. So 3 consecutive plays he touches the ball. Let's see if they make it a 4th. Nope, Meadows is sacked for a big loss. That is Craig Walton, the outside linebacker, coming up, getting his first sack of the season. 3rd and 10 for the Golden Gophers, and they hit Elgato, the big tight end, at the 22-yard line for a first down for Minnesota. 3 consecutive completions for Meadows. And Meadows will option left side this time, and it is fumbled way back at the 35-yard line. Odom picks it up and gets very close to the line of scrimmage. Very dangerous play there. 2nd and 10. Meadows to the air, throws it deep into the end zone, deflected and caught by Capito. Unbelievable catch there. 1st and goal now. Meadows throws left side, wide open is Anderson. Nobody was on him, and that is a touchdown for the Minnesota Golden Gophers, on top 7-0 here in the first quarter. Jeremy Tate back to return the kickoff from the goal line. And he's going to return this one right up the middle. And still going. Nice return up to the 36-yard line. Great field position for Todd Joseph and freshman 5-star fullback Kenny Harding. And they will option out right side. First play, Joseph's got the first down and more. Up close to midfield to the 49-yard line. Mississippi State has transitioned to the full triple option offense this season as Bryson Davis gets a screen pass to the right side all the way down to the 36-yard line. But with Ken Tops, he was a little more dynamic. We had some shotgun formations in there. It's a little bit more of an open playbook. Todd Joseph is not as polished as a passer, so we will be running the ball about 70% of the time as Kenny Harding gets another carry. And with a 5-star fullback recruit coming in, you got to give him the ball as much as possible. And the triple option is the best playbook for that, as Todd Joseph loses 3 or 4 yards on a quarterback sweep. No blocking up front on that play. 3rd and 14 now. Joseph will have to throw it all day, and he will take off up inside the 10, 5 down to the 1-yard line. So 3rd and 14, and Joseph almost scores a touchdown on it. 1st and goal, Kenny Harding up the gut, breaking a tackle and getting in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. MSU ties it up all at 7 right now. 3rd and 10 for the Gophers. And Meadows is going to throw it deep, and that is incomplete over the intended target's head. So the Bulldogs get the ball right back at the 44-yard line. Here's Joseph pitching to Bryson Davis, who's got the first down and more up to the 41-yard line. So what do you guys think of the new offense here with Todd Joseph? Got a bunch of new starters as Joseph's going to option left side, pitch it to Davis, get up to the 35-yard line. But we've got a brand new fullback. Justin Garrett is no longer the starter, obviously, with Kenny Harding as Joseph goes deep to Webb, and that is the freshman wide receiver's first career touchdown, and that was a big one. A 38-yard bomb. Bulldogs now on top, 14-7. But we have a lot of different starters on offense, and there's a big stop in the backfield. That's Craig Walton once again. Huge stop by the defense. 3rd and 13, Meadows will have to throw it, and that is caught by Capito, and he was short of the first down. But back to the offense. We've got 3 different starters at receiver, a different fullback, a different halfback, and quarterback. And Kenny Harding, my goodness, what a run by the freshman fullback, breaking it to the outside, getting as many yards as he can get. 1st and 10 for Joseph, and he's rolling left side, and he finds John Pena, junior tight end. I feel like he just got here, and he's about to graduate soon already. Joseph options out right side. Bryson Davis scoops it up. Loses about 10 yards, breaks a tackle, and only loses maybe 2 on the play. And there's a holding call as well. Simeon Hoffman. Our offensive line is young, a lot of sophomores. I think our center is a junior. And that's it, as John Pena has a nice diving catch at the 16-yard line. Kenny Harding is stuffed on 3rd and 15. Ralph Kress went conservative, and they will settle for a field goal. Mike Randall on for the kick. Junior kicker boots it through the uprights. And we're going to have to start recruiting for a kicker soon, too. So the Bulldogs are on top 17-7 at the end of the first half. Not a lot of offense. 170 yards for Mississippi State and under 100 yards for Minnesota. MSU's defense is playing dominant so far, as Jeremy Tate only gets it up to the 17-yard line. The defense is definitely stepping it up, and it does help that we are controlling the clock as Orlando Webb recovers the Kenny Harding fumble. 3rd and 2, Harding up the gut, and he is denied the first down. So the Bulldogs will punt the ball away on their first possession in the second half. Meadows looking to throw, scrambles left, throws it back right to Delgado, and that is a 8-yard pickup. Stanton on the tackle. Blair up the gut on a draw play. He gets decked, but he did pick up enough yards for the first down. Gophers -1 yards rushing so far. Tally 1 yard shy of the first down. Donnie Kramer on the tackle. Bulldogs get the ball back. Kenny Harding, nice juke move. He'll pick up 12 yards on a first down. 11 carries, averages 5.2 yards per carry. And he is excited right now. Not a lot of freshmen get this much playing time around the country, as Tremaine Young picks up 4 or 5 yards. 3rd and 5, and you can hear the thunder rolling around here. Is Todd Joseph, he fumbles it. That is a strip sack. Underwood scoops it up, and that is a scoop and score for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. There was holding on Jamie Keller, and that was denied, obviously. Gophers on for the kickoff. Tate back 2 yards deep, and he will return this one right up the middle. Nice blocking, and he's going to go untouched through the middle, past the 30, the 20, 10-5, touchdown Bulldogs. His first career touchdown, and that was 103 yards he was credited with. And McCray with a nice tackle, freshman left end on Blair. 3rd and 3, Wheeler up the gut, and he is stuffed. Stanton on the tackle. Redshirt sophomore corner, I believe. 1st and 10, Joseph options out, pitches it to Harding, and he will pick up about 20 yards on the left side. He's got 145 yards rushing on the season on 29 carries with 1 touchdown. Joseph all day wanted to set up a screen left side, but he will take off past the 30-yard line, past the 20, and out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. He now has 57 yards on 6 rushes. Bryson Davis gets a sweep to the left side, and he jukes back inside and fights forward into the end zone. Touchdown MSU. What a run by Bryson Davis. It was one of our very few successful wide back sweeps that we've run. 2nd and 10, Meadows takes off, and McCray will take him down after a 7-yard pickup for the quarterback. 3rd and 2, Wheeler up the gut. They go fullback again, and he is denied once again. Instead of giving it to the big halfback, they go with the big fullback instead. Bryson Davis gets a carry left side, and that is a face mask, and that'll be a personal foul, 15-yarder. Last play of the 3rd quarter, Kenny Harding picks up 5 yards, as you could still hear the thunder. And that is the end of the 3rd. 31-14 is the score, as Joseph options left side. Nice block on the outside there. Up to the 24-yard line is junior quarterback Todd Joseph, who now has 73 yards on 7 carries. And I do apologize if my commentary sounds a little off. I lost my voice over the week somehow. And here's a scamper by Todd Joseph left side, and he slides down for the first down inbounds, keeping the clock moving. Kenny Harding up the gut, breaks a tackle, very powerful runner, and he'll pick up 7 more yards. 3rd and 3. Harding once again, and he gets his second rushing touchdown of the game and of the season. Bulldogs now on top 38-14 over the Minnesota Golden Gophers, who started the season ranked but lost their first matchup of the year. Meadows will hand it off to Blair up the middle, and he'll pick up 7 yards. They should have been handing him the ball all along. He really lost all the yards on one big fumble where they lost about 10 yards. He's been doing pretty decent. And here's Nixon to punt the ball away to Jeremy Tate, and he'll get it at the 36-yard line. Juke a man out, return it up the middle, and he puts it on the turf, and the Gophers will recover. So Tate has a big touchdown return, and then he coughs it up. He is not happy with himself. He knows he made a big mistake there. And there's Anderson with a nice catch down to the 32-yard line right in front of George Tyler. Meadows over the middle. Delgado, another first down catch for the big tight end. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And there's Ellison, his first grab of the game, down inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. Meadows once again throwing it, and that is Capito for the touchdown in the back corner of the end zone. The Gophers have had a couple good drives as they do a 2-point conversion and get it with Odom up the middle. They've had really 2 good drives today. The rest of them are 3 and outs. And Justin Garrett recovers the onside kick. Not a lot of time left in this game, and there is Jeff Terry, redshirt freshman quarterback, getting some playing time, handing the ball to Kenny Harding for the 11-yard pickup. Harding now over 100 yards rushing on the day, 21 carries, 113. 2nd and 12, this is the last play that I'll be showing you guys. Jeff Terry rolling out, throwing it to the freshman wide receiver, and that'll be the ball game, as we will kneel it after this. First completion in the career of Jeff Terry. Mississippi State walks out of Starkville with a 38-22 victory over the Minnesota Golden Gophers in our homecoming game. Another win under the belt of Ralph Kress. Minnesota now falls to 0-2 after starting the season ranked. Bulldogs still ranked in the top 10 in the country, and we'll probably move up after this game. We are number 7 currently. 241 rushing yards on 40 carries for the Bulldogs. 86 through the air. No sacks. So 2 games in the season so far, and not 1 sack has been allowed on Todd Joseph. 506 total yards. And we put up most of our points in the 2nd and 3rd quarter. We blanked Minnesota in the 2nd. Another solid victory. Jeff Terry, 1 of 1, 13 yards. Joseph, 73 yards on 4 completions with a touchdown. A long of 35. Kenny Harding, 21 carries, 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. What a day for the true freshman 5-star fullback. Joseph, 83 yards on 10 carries. Bryson Davis only touched the ball 5 times, running it for 46 yards and a touchdown. He did have a catch for 16 yards as well. Orlando Webb gets his first career touchdown reception, 35-yarder. Scott Richard gets a pancake. George Tyler led the team in tackles with 6. Brandon Downing had 5. We had 3 tackles for loss. Ben Sutton, Markel McKinley, and Craig Walton, who also had the sack on the day. 4 deflections, Neil Nelson, Bernard Moreno, and Michael Galar. And 1 forced fumble, that was George Tyler. True sophomore free safety, the All-American, Mike Randall, kicked a field goal today, 1 of 1. Brian Martin, nice day punting the ball. Jeremy Tate, a long of 103 yards and a touchdown today in kick returns. He also pretty decent punt return, 19 yards. Let's take a look at the other top 25 matchups. BYU beats Hawaii, Tennessee beats Utah, LSU beats TCU 59-31. Washington beats Kentucky 23-9. NC State upsets Louisville 18-10. Georgia beats Iowa. Toledo does not beat Nebraska. That was 38-17. Florida State beats Utah State convincingly 52-26. Pittsburgh pulls off the upset over number 23 Maryland. They might have to look to their true freshman phenom quarterback Newt Davis, number 1 recruit in the nation, as they have now lost 2 straight. They will not be ranked next week. Auburn wins 38-28. They get back on track against Nevada. South Carolina demolishes Texas Tech 42-6. Boston College loses to Illinois. Syracuse beats Clemson. Miami wins against Mid-Tennessee State. Ohio State handles Western Michigan. Virginia Tech wins against Oklahoma State. Michigan beats Ole Miss, and we play Michigan next. Notre Dame loses another game after losing to us. North Carolina beats Stanford, and UCF puts up 66 points on Baylor. Wow. Alabama beats Marshall, who was ranked 16th. Alabama's 2-0. Maybe they will have a really good season this year. We're waiting for that in this series. It has not happened. But we travel to Ann Arbor, Michigan to take on the Michigan Wolverines. They are 1-0 on the season. Nationally televised game. I look forward to that one. I'll bring it to you guys next week. Take it easy, guys.